doing your preparation for your upcoming GATE examination? Yes. So this is a correct video for you because you are going to see what was asked in the last year along with the solutions. Okay, so we are going to see your GATE 2022 questions along with the solutions. So don't skip the video, watch till the end to know what were the questions asked such that you can ace your preparation in a better manner. For more videos, follow me at unacademy and follow my lectures such that you will get more insights of your preparation. Right, without any more delay, we will quickly jump into the content. Let us see what was the very first question that was asked. Okay, which of the immune cells that is listed below are agranular? So the question is, which of the immune cells that is listed below, it is going to be agranular. Right, it is going to include eosinophils, mast cells, monocytes, T cells. Okay, so 4 cells they have given. What are they? Eosinophils, mast cell, monocyte and T cell. So which of the following it is going to be agranular? This was asked in gateexl biochemistry. Okay, right. So it is going to be like P and Q or Q and R, R and S or S and P. Okay, so which of the following cells it is going to be agranular? Right. So let us analyze the options. Coming to this, eosinophil. Is an eosinophil agranular? Agranular means there should be no granules or no granulation should be present. Is your eosinophil agranular? No, it is a complete granular structure. Okay, so next coming to your mast cell. Is the mast cell agranular? No, but the monocytes and T cells, they are absolutely going to be agranular and hence the correct answer is going to be your option C being your R and S. Got the logic? Yes, fantastic. So for your understanding, you can see that these neutrophils, okay, the neutrophils, can you see the dot inside? This is what is called as granulocytes. So granulocytes means they will contain the granules inside. So it is going to include your neutrophil. Okay, next to the neutrophil, who is a granulocyte? It is going to be the eosinophil. Neutrophil, eosinophil and basophil. Okay, this is how your basophil looks like. So these 3 are coming under the granulocytes. They contain the granules. They contain the dot structures, no? That is what is called as granules. So what things will contain the granules? It is going to be the neutrophil, eosinophil and basophil. So these 3 are only going to contain the granules. Right. So which are called as agranulocyte. Agranulocyte means it is not going to contain any granule. So that is what is called as agranulocyte. See here, this is not containing any dots. This is like pimple-free skin, right? Okay, so it is going to be the monocyte. This is going to be the monocyte. And this is going to be your lymphocyte. You know that there are your T and B lymphocyte. Both of them are coming under the agranulocyte. Okay, so what is all included under the granulocyte? It is going to include the neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil and agranulocyte. It is going to be the monocyte and the lymphocyte. So understood? I hope that this question is now clear. Which of the immune cells are agranular? So this is going to include your monocytes and T cells, but your eosinophils, even the mast cells, they are also the family of your neutrophils and even your eosinophils, they are all coming under the granulocytes. I hope that this question is clear to you. So let's make up a move towards the next question. So let us see what is going to be the next second question that was asked previously in your GATE 2022 Excel biochemistry paper. Okay. If at all you have not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe such that you will get more videos of this kind. Right. Which one of the following statements about the DNA polymerase 3? So immediately your mind will map. DNA polymerase 3 means they are talking only about the prokaryote. Right. So they are talking about the prokaryote. Of E. coli, it is not correct. So, which one of the following statements about this DNA polymerase 3 of this E. coli is not correct? Right. So, the options include like it catalyzes the Nick translation. Okay, the next one is its absence is lethal to E. coli. It synthesizes a complementary DNA strand using your single-stranded template. It possesses 3' to 5' exonuclease activity. Basically, what is this polymerase 3? Okay, polymerase 3, it is going to be a replication enzyme. It is what is helping to multiply your DNA. So from where it will multiply? It will synthesize a complementary strand using a template. So this is a correct statement. They are asking for not correct. So definitely this is not the answer. Its absence is lethal to E. coli. Absolutely. If there is no replication, absolutely how will the cells survive? The cells will never survive. All the cells will die, right? So that is why this is also a not correct answer. So these are all correct statements, so remove. It catalyzes the Nick translation. It possesses 3' to 5' exonuclease activity. Okay, so if at all you are going to take up your polymerase 3, this is going to contain 3 major activity. It is going to have the polymerase activity and the exonuclease activity that we will see in a minute. So this is also a correct statement. It doesn't come under the incorrect statement. So only incorrect statement is option A, which states that it catalyzes the Nick translation. That is what is going to be the incorrect option. Who is going to catalyze the Nick translation? Nick translation, it is like your type 1 or DNA polymerase 1, it is what is going to be your Nick translation. Okay, so let us see what kind of activity, which subunits are going to use. Okay, so if you take your polymerase 1, yes, this polymerase 1 is going to have your 5' to 3' polymerase activity. So this is going to contain your 5' to 3' polymerase. Any polymerase is going to be 5' to 3'. Let it be type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, type 5, because this is how your polymerase will move. So absolutely this is going to be the correct movement, 5' to 3' polymerase. But coming to your exonuclease activity, here is what majority of them differ. In case of your pol 1, this has both your exonuclease activity. So what exonuclease activity it is going to contain? In case of your type 1, this type 1 is going to contain both your 3' to 5' and 5' to 3'. What is your 3' to 5'? This is what is called as the proofreading activity. Your 3' to 5' is what is called as the proofreading activity. But what is going to be your 5' to 3'? Your 5' to 3', it is what is called as the primer removal. Okay, this primer removal is there, no? This is what is called as your Nick translation also. Okay, this is something like your DNase. It is going to remove your DNA, no? Like your DNase 1. This is what is used in your Nick translation. But in your option, they have given it is polymerase 3. That is absolutely wrong. Polymerase will helpful in elongating your DNA, but not in any other things. Okay, so Nick translation, it is what it should have been with your polymerase 1. Okay, so what are the things that is possessed by pol 1? Pol 1 will contain your 5' to 3' polymerase activity. It will contain your proofreading, that is your 3' to 5' exonuclease. It will contain your primer removal or Nick translation activity from your 5' to 3' exonuclease. So this is what is the role of pol 1. Pol 2 will contain only these two categories: polymerase activity and your 3' to 5' exonuclease activity. This 5' to 3' exo is unique to that of your pol 1. But pol 3, same. It is going like your pol 2. It is going to contain your polymerase, exonuclease. This one is not at all there. Okay. So type 4, type 5, it is all going to be helpful as an error-prone enzymes. I hope that this is clear to you. Okay, so they are asked which of the following about the E. coli, a prokaryotic system, is not correct. So the correct answer is going to be option A, which says that it catalyzes the Nick translation. This is absolutely not the correct answer. So you will be getting good marks for this. These are all the recent GATE 2022 Biochemistry Excel questions. So please have a close look into these questions. So let us see the next question. Which one of the following compounds is not at all a translation inhibitor? Which of the following compounds? It is not at all a translational inhibitor. It may be other inhibitor, but it is not a protein synthesis or not a translational inhibitor. So it is going to include this chloramphenicol, cycloheximide, puromycin, rifampicin. Okay, so translation means it may be at the initiation stage, it may be at elongation stage, or any stage it should be, but it should not be involved beyond the translation. So the moment you see about this rifampicin, it is going to inhibit your RNA polymerases. So if I say that they are going to inhibit your RNA polymerase, definitely it is not going to come under the translation. This is coming under the transcription. So that is why this is the odd man out. Easily such questions you can pick out because all others are involved with your protein synthesis. Only one outliner, that is going to be with the transcription. It is going to be the rifampicin. Got it? So this is all clear. Okay, so let us see which are the things or which are the antibiotics that is inhibiting which all regions. Okay, so if you take the cell wall synthesis, cell wall or your peptidoglycan synthesis, it is going to be this penicillin, bacitracin, cephalosporin, cycloserine, vancomycin. All these antibiotics, they will act at the cell wall level. Okay, right. And then if you take your protein synthesis inhibitor, we can classify them into two types, 50S inhibitors, 30S inhibitors. And then if at all you are coming to your replication, nalidixic acid, ciprofloxacin all come under this category. But remember, rifampin and all these fellows, they are targeting only the transcription. Okay, they are not coming under the translation. So if you want to learn more, please do visit us at unacademy such that you can have a complete course on this and you can target the examination like your CSER, NET and GATE. So don't miss out to subscribe this channel, and for more information visit the links in the description box such that you can get access towards. Don't forget to use my code Saranya Live such that you will get attractive discounts to avail the courses at unacademy. All the very best guys. See you soon. Meet you with more classes. All the very best.